理由边境给我比较地图很困难了，你老练了，别人上，跟他们同龄的其他国家，哇，
Mas si hasta con una
Hello. Good morning, everyone. How are you? After 2 days of classes, today we are going to do a virtual tour of Ubaya, my university, Surabaya city where Ubaya is located at, and Indonesia. So I hope that you will enjoy this virtual tour. And because this is virtual tour, then I give you to respond or chances to respond or to ask something at any time. So we don't need to waiting for a question and answer session. But if you have any questions, once I show you something, then you can directly ask. Okay, so please feel free to ask, to comment, or to share what you have in your home country, anything you would like to say. You can do it via chat section or directly ask by pressing the raise hand first. Okay, so just feel free and have fun of this virtual tour. Okay, now allow me to share screen. I believe that you can see my share screen, right? Okay, so yeah, this picture is Nusa Penida in Bali. I will talk about this object later on my slides. Then please excuse me for a while. I will just close my door. Just excuse me for a while. Okay, my apologies because I'm at the campus and there was a noise. Then I just closed my door. Okay, this is my outline, the outline of my virtual tour. First, I will talk briefly about Indonesia. Then I will bring you to the Ubaya campus tour, where I believe that it would also be useful for you for the video making competition. Then I will go for Surabaya, where our university is located. Then we will conclude with wonderful Indonesia, where I will show you 4 tourist objects in Mount Bromo. If you win the competition, we will bring you to this beautiful Mount Bromo, because this one is located in East Java area. Then Nusa Penida is in Bali, not because it's short, then we will bring you only to Mount Bromo. But the second one we will talk is the Nusa Penida. The third one is Borobudur Temple. This one is in Central Java, while the farthest is in Wairabo Village, and this is located in Nusa Tenggara, Flores. Okay. Anyone been to Indonesia before? By the way, just curious. Anyone been to Indonesia? Anyone for holiday or for visiting friends? John, I don't know John whether John is here or not. Have you visited your girlfriend in Tangerang yet?
Not yet. Still.
Not yet. Okay. If you visit your girlfriend, then you can visit us.
Okay.
Yes, they are located in Surabaya. Later, I will show you where Surabaya and where Tangerang and Jakarta is. Okay. So Indonesia. Indonesia is located in Southeast Asian area, which is here. And this is Malaysia. This is Philippines. This is Taiwan. This is China. This one India. Bangladesh is here. Then we are close by with Australia. Okay, this is Vietnam. And Thailand is here. So all of us, Thai, Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines are in Asian Association. located in Southeast Asia. Then this is a closer look of Indonesia. This is how does our country looks like. Where Surabaya is here, Jakarta is here. So later, if you fly to Tangerang, you should go to Jakarta because Jakarta is closer to Tangerang. While Surabaya is around 1,000 kilometers from Jakarta, and Jakarta is our capital city. While Surabaya is the second biggest city in Indonesia. If you fly, it takes 1 hour. While, do you know where is Bali? Bali is just 45 minutes from Surabaya. So it is very close. And if you go to Bali, I think it only costs $150 return from Surabaya, or even less during this pandemic. Okay, then a bit of Indonesia. Do you know how many islands that Indonesia have? And how many provinces that Indonesia have? Okay, Thomas, good guess. Anyone have more? Lower or? Yes, I want a lot. So we actually have around 18,000. 18,000 islands with around 9,000 have names, while 7,500 have no names or inhabitants, with just no habitant, no one lives there. And we have 34 provinces throughout Indonesia. Yeah, John, you are correct. 34 provinces in Indonesia. Then we have over 300 ethnics, but the majority are Japanese, then Sundanese, Malay, Maduranese, and Batak. But yeah, in total we have more than 300 ethnics. Then we only have one national language called Indonesian language, but we have so many indigenous languages or local languages. Like in Surabaya itself, we speak our own language, local language with different dialect, with the one in East Central Java, for example, the one in Jakarta, for example, we are different in the local language. I think the same with your countries, right? Every province, every area, probably they have their own or its own local dialect and language, right? Intonation is also different, and I think that's common throughout the world. And you have several things that are exotic. The first is beaches, where normally are in Bali or in Lombok. Then the second one is the Bromo Mountain. You should go there once you are in Indonesia. And this is the last one is the Balinese Gulls. Balinese Gulls are also known of its exotic skins, because I think they love to do sunbathing. Okay, so yeah, this one is just fun things about Indonesia and interesting things about Indonesia, where we hope that it can attract you to visit Indonesia someday. And cuisine, our foods. We have many foods or cuisines. First is gudeg. This is from the Central Java in Yogyakarta. We have rendang. I believe that you know this food because this one is famous. It says that this rendang won one of the best foods in the world, right? Because yeah, it is very tasty. It combines many herbs on it. It is also used coconut milk as one of the ingredients. And of course, nasi goreng, fried rice, also famous here, and satay. Satay is the grilled chicken with peanut sauce. So normally you will dip this satay into the peanut sauce. I think in Malaysia you also have it, right? This satay. And traditional clothes. Of course, you know or ever heard about batik, where every day, like I wear now, I always wear batik because this is the Indonesian national cloth. And yeah, normally when working, Indonesian workers wear this kind of batik. And batik is not only worn for working, but in any occasions, like party, like going to malls, like going to invitation or ceremony. Okay, and even nowadays, the fashion design also show or exhibit this kind of batik, and it can be worn by female and males. Okay. Then this is some another Indonesian traditional clothes called kebaya. They are normally for females and they are from Java, called kebaya. Okay, now we move to our campus. Ubaya itself has 3 campuses. The first one is located in Ngagel area, which is closer to our Surabaya downtown. And this building is quite old because in this area, our first Ubaya back in 1968 was delivered and built in this building within this area. So that's why it is quite old. And nowadays, this building, this campus is used for our Office of Director, Finance, then Human Resource, and also our diploma program called in Indonesia called Ubaya Polytechnic. Then the second one, the second campus that we have is here in Tenggilis, where I'm located at now. I will go through on the virtual campus in the next few slides. We will go through 360 video, and we will see and walk around this campus as the main campus. All of the bachelor and master degrees of Ubaya are delivered here. Then the next one is the campus 3 that is located in Trawas area. Before we go to the second or campus 2 tour, then I will show you the campus 3 virtual tour. Please enjoy.
Hello everyone, I'm Aditya Jakusuma. Today I will bring you to the campus tour of Integrated Outdoor Campus.
We call it Integrated Outdoor Campus or IOC. This is how our campus looks like with many facilities.
After driving for an hour, now we arrive at IOC Gate. This IOC is located in a mountain area called Trawas with a very beautiful panorama. Once we enter the gate, the first spot that we will arrive is this town. This is the memento of our establishment of this campus. This campus was established in 2010. While on my left hand side is the Instagrammable spot. In this spot, you can take various photos to be uploaded in your Instagram. Adjacent to the IG spot, we also have a snake fruit garden where you can pick your own snake fruit.
Do you know snake fruit?
So this is
That's a
snake
snake
fruit.
fruit.
You can pick by yourself and you can eat directly. After a walk a bit, then we arrive at this man-made lake. In this lake, you can row your boat by your own. This lake also has a fish feeding spot where you can feed your fishes. We now pass through Faculty Flag and Ubaya Training Center UTC spot. At my back is the camping ground for outdoor activity. Welcome to the farm. This is the most happening eco-tourism spot of this campus. In here, you can see and feed cows, fishes, and sea flowers. This campus also has a flower nursery managed by Faculty of Biotechnology. After a bit of walking, now we reach amphitheater where residents can enjoy Indonesian performance and culture. If you love ancient things, this Ubaya Penanggalan Center is a museum that collects Majapahit Kingdom relics. After tiring walking around this campus, you can enjoy this unique and traditional cottage and also the infinite swimming pool. What I really like most is this campus is so chill and there are so many walking paths around here, like this one is an example. So that's it for this campus tour. Hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's our campus trip. If you win, we absolutely will bring you to this campus. Do you like it? You can stay there and enjoy the swimming pool and feel the chill and very fresh air of that mountain area. And yeah, it is located 1 hour driving from Surabaya. Okay, any questions or any comment, please? While I also continue. Wait, I need to mute one. Okay, comment. Thomas, is the national language widely mastered by the whole population, or there are still people who have not mastered the national tongue? Okay, about the national language, most of the Indonesian can speak Indonesian national language. Probably those who live in the rural area, like in village, they cannot really speak Indonesian well, but they may understand because they normally speak their own local or village language, where we can understand each other, even though they cannot really speak formally good of the Indonesian national language. Okay, so but normally all can speak Indonesian language and understand it. Then with ethnicity is the largest, Japanese, 42%. 42%. Most populated island, Java. Later I will show you where Java is, including the East Java. What is the specialization of Ubaya? I am the more master of it. Well, the latest that we have is the Faculty of Medicine, which is very happening and very popular in Indonesia, and I believe that worldwide, Faculty of Medicine is also famous and quite expensive. And in Indonesia, not many universities able to have that kind of this Faculty of Medicine. So yeah, I think the most happening is this one. But if you talk about the most student bodies, well, I think over the world, Faculty of Business and Economics have the most student bodies, right? I think the same with in your universities. If your university has the Faculty of Business and Economics, then the percentage of that faculty has the most students would be the highest. Okay, maximum student population, 11,000. 11 till 12,000 student bodies. Okay, hope and I answered your questions, Thomas. I will now continue with the next one. Then this is various labs that we have. For example, this is the moot court in our Faculty of Law. This is for the fashion design in our Faculty of Creative Industry with the sewing machines. And this is for drawing, also in our Faculty of Creative Industries. This is for the Faculty of Pharmacy and Biotechnology, because they are having the microscope. And this is our machine facilities for in the Faculty of Engineering. Then this one is Ubaya Sport Center, where I will show you during the virtual campus tour. And this is the Ubaya Student Center that gathers all the student activity association or units of Ubaya. Then this is the cozy library that we have. Then now please enjoy the Ubaya campus tour, the second campus as the main campus. Okay, now this is our parking field. It is empty because yes, during the COVID, no one go to the campus. But in the normal situation, this is our parking lot for student, for car, and also for motorbikes. And this one is located 5 minutes. This area is located 5 minutes from our campus, and we provide shuttle bus every 2 minutes for the students. See those kind of bus during the normal period, they are running, and they then the students normally jump off into this shuttle bus going to our main campus. Then we also have a biomedical center. Okay, this one is not really big as hospital, because now we are building our own hospital, but yeah, this one is still the medical center that provides any medical services to students and also to lecturers and also administrative staffs. And for students, it is free of charge for them to get any medicines and treatment if you have the Ubaya student ID. Then now we move to the bus station of Faculty of Law, where if you see here, this is our bus station. Normally, the shuttle bus brings the students from the parking lot to this bus stop. Then if you see this gray building, this is my office, which is called the International Village building. We'll enter it later on after this. So yeah, this is my office building on the second floor. Then now we move to our Faculty of Law. This one is located next to our office building, this one. And this is the Faculty of Law. And this is the parking lot for those who go to the Faculty of Law building. Yeah, this is some panoramas about our campus. This one is called Savannah, the area for students to mingle with each other. Okay, this is the library. Then we'll go through later on of the library. Now we move to our Ubaya Sport Center. This one, the one that I show you on my PPT, and this one is in the afternoon looks. Now we enter this sport center, and there are several facilities here. First is the basketball court. Ubaya is a good basketball women's and men's team because we always compete in the national competition for college students. And we provide a very good basketball court for them to practice. And sometimes it is also used for competition. Besides basketball court, in this sport center, we also have a mini soccer courts, or in Indonesia, we call it futsal. We have 3 courts, 2 smaller one, and 1 is the normal size one. Then we also have a tennis court. This one is outdoor, while the previous 2 were indoor. Now we move to the Faculty of Creative Industries. If you see, the building is orange because their color flag is orange, and it is represented on the building that they have. On this middle is the soccer field. We also have soccer field. Yeah, on this arrow. Yeah. Now we move to the Ubaya Student Center. As I mentioned, this is the building dedicated for Ubaya's student activity units. And there are 3 floors. The first floor is looks like this, the same with second floor. If you see, yeah, well, on the 3rd floor is the auditorium for student activities. And this is how the student center looks like. If you see here, there are many offices, and they are given for, see, like this one. This is for the chess student activity unit. While others offices, like for badminton, taekwondo, then for dancing, they have their own office where they can plan their activities related to their unit. Okay, now this one is the canteen that yesterday Dr. Risma mentioned that in Indonesia we normally have X signal, X sign here, means that students cannot sit there in this seat. Okay, this X one, and this one is empty because yes, we are work from home, and then all of the tenants are closed, of course. No one is here. Now we move to the Faculty of Medicine, where Dr. Risma teaches. This is the administrative office of our Faculty of Medicine. Then this is the front sides of the canteen that we previously saw. Okay, so students can sit here, kind of gazebo. They can sit and talk each other if they want. But they also have this one is the canteen on the left-hand side. Okay, we also have a special gazebo for our Faculty of Creative Industries. By the way, every faculty has its own gazebo where they can sit here, speak, talk, discuss assignment, or even eat together here to mingle with students. Now we move to our Faculty of Psychology. This color flag is purple. If you see this purple, it represents their its color flag. Yeah, on the left-hand side is actually our Faculty of Law that we visited, and next to this Faculty of Law is my office building, International Village, from the back side. If you see some cars here, only staffs and only lecturers are permitted to park their car, while students need to park on the separate parking lot that I showed you on the first slide. And this is the administrative office of our Faculty of Psychology. In the normal situation, many students come here and ask for services. Okay, and this is on progress that connects one faculty to another faculty. And there's will be there's some proof on it. Now we enter my building, my office building called the International Village from the back side. And in this building, we have also Ubaya Language Center that provides courses about language like English, Korea, Japan, France. Then this is my area, my international office area looks like. This is the first floor, while our building is located on the second floor above, while the language center is on the first floor. And there are some sofas that in the normal situation, international students will meet and gather here. Now this is the area for flag ceremony. Normally during the National Day, we have a ceremonial here, flag ceremony. And this is our library. This is the entrance or the gate of our library, our building. This is the hall of our library. On the right-hand side is a small museum where Mojopahit Kingdom relics are all here. If you remember on the campus 3 tour, that we also have a bigger museum of the Mojopahit Kingdom, and this one is the smaller version one. And yeah, just for information, we have many Mojopahit Kingdom relics because on our area of campus 3, it was the place where the Mojopahit Kingdom ancestor lived there. That's why there are so many relics around that area, and we collected. Okay. After walking further of the hall, then this is the integrated administration service, which is the one-stop service for students. So students can register their own account or can register their student ID or ask for student ID, take photo, pay the tuition fees here. All are one-stop service. While this one is the Career Assistance Center, as part of the one-stop service, this, yeah, as the name implies, it is the center that helps students prepare for their career. There are so many companies work with this center, and yeah, normally they look for employees. Okay, now we move to our second floor of our library. This is the study area looks like. So yeah, students can go here, discuss, speak, talk here, and it is quite cozy. If you see the internet facilities, computer. This is another area of the study area. You can sit on the floor or you can sit on the chair, the previous chair one, up to you. You are free. Yeah, this on this part, it says by library. Normally we have events, launching events, for example, are held here. Now we move to the discussion rooms. You see here, You can borrow this discussion room for discussion with your team or your group probably. And then this one is the closed discussion room, and this one is the open one. This one. For this, you don't need to borrow, but first come, first serve. While for this closed one, you need to borrow from the library. Okay, I think that's all for our virtual campus tour of our second campus. Hope you like it and enjoy it, and hope to bring you around this campus someday. Any questions or any comments, please? Then Thomas, I remember looking up your university through Google some days back, and I saw your motto, to be the first university in heart and mind, noble aspiration. With that in mind, what is the mission and vision of your university? Well, actually the vision to be the first university in heart and mind is our vision. While for the missions, we have some, because I'm working as the international office, the one that I remember is mission that relates with my field, which is to expand and manage international and national partnerships with various institutions. That is one of our missions. While others, I not really remember, but I think one of it is also to develop the Surabaya city, or to contribute something to the development of Surabaya city. Yeah. And all of these missions are stated on our website, by the way, Ubaya ACID. Type it, Ubaya. This is our main, not main, this is our website, ubaya.ac.id, where you can find our visions, our organizational cultures, values, and missions, all are on this website. Is there any tuition fees? Yes, we have tuition fees, of course, because we are private and we rely much on students' tuition fee. I think most of the private university worldwide rely on the students' tuition fee, right? We have tuition fee, and it ranges from I think 1,500 US dollar per semester until 2,500 till 3,000. I think the highest is for the faculty of medicine, while the others like faculty of business, faculty of law, faculty of psychology, then pharmacy, almost the same, around 1,500. And yeah, because Ubaya is one of the best private universities, then it implies on that tuition fee actually. We are one of the most expensive private university in terms of tuition fees. Okay. Then thank you, Karisma, for your compliment. Jutarong, does Ubaya have its own sport teams competing? Yes, Ubaya has its own sport teams. We also normally give scholarships for athletes, especially for basketball team, because every year we compete at the national level of the college basketball competitions for women's and for men's. And just few weeks ago, some of our students also compete in the national level of sport competition, which is the highest level of competition in Indonesia, called the national competition, sport competition. And we won, especially for the basketball. Then every student's result K, every students want to have this kind of school surrounding. So inspiring. Thank you for your compliment. Thank you, Arisara, for your compliment too. Now let me continue. Oh, if Ubaya is privately owned, who owns it? Well, we cannot say in Indonesia, we cannot say that a private owned is owned by individual, because there are some universities are owned by individual, but most of the Indonesian private universities are not owned but managed by foundations. Like in Ubaya case, we are managed the highest by the Ubaya Foundation. Like other university, most other private universities are the same. Only few universities, private one, are owned by individuals. Okay, now I will continue. Then we go to Surabaya, our city, where our university is located at. It is the second biggest city in Indonesia after Jakarta, and it is called Surabaya because it is the combination of Surah. Surah means siak, and Baya means crocodile. So if you see the statue, this is on the entrance of Surabaya city. You will see the statue Surah or siak and Baya or crocodile, Surabaya. And we are known as the city of heroes, where last week we just commemorate the Heroes Days, because during the colonialization of Dutch, Surabaya was very struggle and very have a high spirit to combat the colonialists. So that's why we are called the city of heroes. And our population is 4 million, but during the normal working days, it could reach around 6 or 7 millions, because people from outside Surabaya areas like Sidoarjo and Gresik commute and work at Ubaya. So that's why on working days, working hours, it could reach 6 or 7 million. And East Java itself is 40 million. Someone asked us, what is the most populated provinces? This one is the most populated provinces, which is called Java. And Java consists of East Java, Central Java, and Western Java. And Jakarta is actually located in Western Java. But because their capital, they are called the special region of DKI Jakarta. But its location itself is actually on the Western Java. And this is the most populated province areas in Indonesia. Okay, then East Java itself. See, this is East Java. This is Surabaya. Now the closer look of East Java. We are here, Surabaya. Then Bali, if you see, is here. It is 45 minutes flight and only costs I think 100 or even less US dollar for return ticket from Surabaya to Bali. So very close by. We can actually drive from Surabaya to Bali, and it takes around, I think, 10 hours. And by the way, from Surabaya till Jakarta, there is a tollway that connects us. So it takes around 12 hours, 10 till 12 hours from Surabaya to Jakarta if you drive, and it all connects with the tollway. Now I will show you and bring you to Surabaya. Please enjoy. This is one of the temples in Surabaya, Buddha temple. This is the statue that I mentioned. This is the monument of heroes. Remember that we are known as city of heroes. Yes, the Pahlawan, you are correct. This is the submarine museum. And this is our city hall. This is our city downtown look like. This is our downtown at night. Quite lively. This is some of our public spaces called park, city parks, city gardens, where in a normal situation there are so many performances. This is one of our historic hotels, and this one is called Suramadu Bridge. So yeah, that's Surabaya. And now the next one would be our this is our summer program, offline one. We did it before the pandemic, and this is the last one. We can conduct this offline one. And after it was the pandemic. So this is what we do for the summer program. We will bring you to the Monument of Heroes.
Somebody, please help me get over you.
So this is the Monument of Heroes. It is kind of open spaces where you can walk around. This is the Museum Sampurna or Cigarette Sampurna company. It is very famous because it is very successful. They are from Vietnam. This is our student employee, and this is our campus Trawas.
What should I do? Maybe I'll move away.
This is the amphitheater for Indonesian cultural performance. If you love durian, that is the place for durian. You can try by your own.
Somebody, please help me get over you. 'Cause it feels like I've been wasting my time in all the wrong places, on all the wrong faces. Nobody compares to you.
Yeah, this is what we normally, some activities what we normally do at the campus Trawas. This is called pencak silat, the martial art of Indonesia.
You're once in a lifetime, better than New Year's at midnight. Wanna grab on and hold tight, and I won't let go. I hope you can hear this.
There you can eat, this one is satay, right? You can eat various Indonesian traditional foods or cuisines.
Nobody compares to you. Somebody
That was the spinach that Miss Daisy mentioned yesterday.
I've been wasting my time in all the wrong places, on all the wrong faces.
Yeah, we normally bring you bus to our campus today. And normally the participants receive the real certificate, not the E1, at the conclusion of the event. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the Ubaya offline summer program that we normally organize before the pandemic outbreak. Hopefully, if we next year or the next 2 years we are able to organize it offline, then we will organize it offline. So, yeah. Okay, now I will continue with the this is a closer look of 360 of the Monument of Heroes. As I mentioned, it is the open free space where you can walk around, and at the bottom, if you saw before, there is a museum. At the basement of this Monument of Heroes, there is a museum. Yeah, this is the entrance of that museum. And all are at the basement or below or at the bottom of this Monument of Heroes. As John said, it is called Tugu Pahlawan. Yeah, that's correct. Tugu Pahlawan in Indonesia. Okay, yeah, this is the Surabaya statue that I mentioned. It is located in the entrance of Surabaya city. If you enter Surabaya city, you will see this statue. You will notice this statue. This is the entrance of our main road. And adjacent to this statue is the Surabaya Zoo. So this one is Surabaya Zoo. Then this is the inside looks of the museum, the secret museum that I mentioned. It is very famous because it is very Indonesian. I mean, this company is very famous because it is Indonesian, and it is very successful. And nowadays, it has been bought. This company has been bought by Philip Morris. And this museum is to demonstrate or exhibits the development, the progress since the founder starts the company until the company reaches its success. So yeah, with photos it describes everything. And this is the submarine museum, but because inside we cannot take any photos, then we can just go through here from the outer part. But if you are in Surabaya, of course, we will bring you inside this submarine. And inside is actually exactly the same with the real submarine, because this one is an old submarine that is made as a museum. And this is the river. We call it the Mas River, and that connects Surabaya to other surroundings. I mean, nearby on the left-hand side of this museum, submarine museum, is the river called Mas River. Okay, now I will move through to the Indonesian extent or the Indonesian level of the wonderful of Indonesia. Anyone have any questions so far or comments up to Surabaya before I continue? Please feel free to ask. If you want. Okay, how do you know Tugu Pahlawan, John? Have you been to Indonesia or to Surabaya, or you see in Google, or how do you know it? Because your girlfriend is in Tangerang, right? Tangerang is quite far from Surabaya, actually. I studied a little about Indonesian. Oh, I see. In your university. Okay, Thomas, I believe between the three brother countries, Philippines, Malay, Indonesian, the other Malay Austronesian is the primary power, the most powerful between. Okay, yeah, Indonesia Raya is our national anthem. Yes, they use bamboo sticks. Yeah, just to add, we are known as the city of heroes because even though during that colonialization period you don't have any gun, but we have a bamboo sticks, and with that bamboo sticks we fight, we combat the troops of the Dutch and Japan, and then that's why even though without guns we can use bamboo sticks, and that's why we are given a city of heroes predicate. And that's why if you see the Tugu Pahlawan, the monument of heroes, it looks like a bamboo sticks, right? Because yes, with that one, with that stick, we use it as our weapon instead of guns because we don't have any weapons at it. Thank you, John, for your additional information. And I also add further information on it. Then let me move to the wonderful Indonesia. Then let me continue. Well, wonderful Indonesia is actually the slogan of Indonesia to promote Indonesia worldwide, especially in terms of tourism. And that it was first promoted in 2011 in Cambodia during the Asian Minister of Tourism meetings. And then it was first launched back in 2014. If you see the logo, it looks like this, wonderful Indonesia, and then with the Garuda bird. Garuda bird is our national emblem, and it is quite sacred in Indonesia. We need to recognize this or honor this Garuda bird. And this one showing that this bird is flying, meaning that Indonesia is flying, reaching out. Many people outside Indonesia and promoting our tourism in Indonesia to visit Indonesia. And back in 2016, during the Ikhlas soccer or football, during the Euro 2016 in Europe, our posters were in the bus of that event. So yeah, because during that era 2016, so many crowds, right? So many audiences, and yeah, we promoted wonderful Indonesia back in 2016, and until now we still have this wonderful Indonesia slogan, and we still use it to promote Indonesia. Then today we will visit 4 tourist objects. First is the Mount Bromo, this one that I mentioned. This is the closest to Surabaya. I will talk to you while I show you the virtual tour of this Mount Bromo. Then the second one that we will visit is Nusa Penida. As I mentioned, this one is located in Bali. Then the next one is Borobudur Temple, located in central Java in Yogyakarta. And the last one is Wairabo Village in Nusa Tenggara. Please enjoy. This is how Bromo Mount or Mount Bromo looks like. Normally, people going here for sunrise. And this mount is located 3 hours from Surabaya in Pandaan area. And yeah, 3 or 4 hours. And normally, if people do not want to stay over at night at this Mount Bromo, we leave Surabaya around 11 or 11:30, and we are going to this Mount Bromo. And the height is 2,300 meters above sea level. Okay, then once we arrive after 4 hours, which is around 4 o'clock or 3:30, reach in the Bromo area, then we need to ride jeeps going to the peak for another hour. And by 5 or 4:30, we will reach the peak and waiting for the sunrise. That's what we normally do if you want to visit Mount Bromo. And if you win, we will bring you here. If the Mount Bromo is open, because sometimes during the COVID, it is open and closed for tourist visit. But if it is open, we will surely bring you here, seeing the sunrise. Okay, after the sunrise, people normally go see, looking around for a temple here, then a bit trekking above, or ride horse. If you see after this, there will be stairs here, stairs. So after sunrise, then normally people will walk or ride horses and going to this area. And going up, this stair is 250. So yeah, you need to have a fit body if you want to sit here, 250, it says. And opposite of this would be the crater, the Bromo crater. See, you need to walk up, and then opposite, once you reach the peak, you will see this crater. We call it crater. See here? So this is the second the second place after the sunrise that is normally visited by the tourists, seeing the crater. It is nice. I've been there several times. It is nice. Yeah, it is cold. It is cold. Of course, it is cold because it is a hot area, right? Of course, much colder than Indonesia. Surabaya first. Does Mount Bromo hold any religious or cultural significance? Yes, I think Hindu. Yeah, this is the crater looks like of Bromo. Okay. Now we move to, oh yeah, this is the 360 of the crater. Thomas, because I'm not Hindu, then I also really don't know further about its belief, but I believe that it is Hindus because there is a Hindu temple here. Yeah, this is once you reach the peak, then you can walk on this pathway and see this crater. And the opposite of this crater was the stair that you just climb up. This one is the stair. So this is after you reach the peak, then you will see the crater. See at the bottom is the temple. Now we will move to Nusa Penida. It is located 30 minutes from Bali by boat from Sanur. Normally there are so many boats, public boats available for you to ride to bring you from Sanur Beach to this Nusa Penida. Nusa itself means island, Penida means praise. So it is the island of praise. Very beautiful, and the most famous one is called the Angel Bilabong. Angel Bilabong. If you Google it, Angel Bilabong is very famous. If you like diving, there are some spots here. Penida Bay, Batu Lumbung, Batu Meling, Batu Abah, Oyapakah, and Malibu Point. This is the closer look of Nusa Penida 361. They have three beaches. First is Kelingking Beach, then Angel Bilabong, and Broken Beach. But the famous one is the Angel Bilabong. Very nice, right? Very beautiful one. Also, we can visit this Nusa Penida someday. Now we move to the Borobudur Temple located in Yogyakarta, Central Java. This is our Borobudur Temple. It is located in Yogyakarta, which is if we fly from Surabaya is 1 hour. Then from the Yogyakarta airport, we need to drive for around 1.5 hours to reach this temple, or around 40 kilometers from Yogyakarta city or airport. And it was built in the 9th century during the Sailendra dynasty, but it was restored in 1911. That's why if you see the temples still look great, because it was restored back in 1911. The temple itself consists of 9 stack platforms. You see, there are 9 stack here, 6 square and 3 circular, with a central dome at the top here. It is decorated with around 2,600 relief panels and 500 Buddha statues. See, so many Buddha statues, it reaches around 500. So this is the closer look of the Borobudur temple. The first level. So once we arrive at the Borobudur area, you reach this area as the very lowest level. Then we will go to the middle to climb up. But these stairs are not as many as the one in Mount Bromo, so you should be fine. Yes, if someone asks entrance fee, it's very cheap, only 2 or until 3 US dollar. While for Bromo, there is no fee, but you need to pay if you go by yourself to pay the jeep and also the horse if you ride horse. If not, jeep is a must to bring you to peak, while the horse is not a must. So this is the second level of the Bromo temple. This is the upper one. So many relief panels, right? So many Buddha statues too. This one is called the relief panels. And then this the upper one. And yeah, the highest is central dome. Yeah, the central dome is surrounded by 72 Buddha statues. Yeah, if you go there, you can count. It says 72. Okay, that's all for the Borobudur in Yogyakarta. Now we are going to Nusa Tenggara, where we will see Wairabo village. In here, there is no mobile phone connection. And electricity is only on from 6 till 10 p.m. Besides, there is no electricity. Please see this one. We call it a conical. If you see like a conical. And Wairabo is a small and very out of the way village, and it was recognized as the most beautiful village back in 2012. And in order to go to this village, we need to fly to Bali for 1 hour, then another fly to Labuan Bajo. Then from Labuan Bajo, we need to drive for 4 till 5 hours to Dengi village. And then from Dengi village, we need to rest for a night because tomorrow morning we need to trek, which will take around 3 till 4 hours.
Sedangkan di Wairabo atau dimanapun di Kabupaten Manggarai, itu dia hanya sebatas rumah gendang.
So this is the houses looks like.
Mengapa dia rumah gendang? Karena dia hanya untuk pemimpin kampung.
And the houses are only 7. That's all. The conical are only 7. And before you enter, there will be a ceremonial to welcome you, welcoming ceremonial. And yeah, it is very fresh and chilly because it is above on the mountain area. Well, we can also say if you love coffee, they also plant Arabica coffee. It is like a heaven in earth. And weaving for females are very compulsory. And hit clapper or hit slit drum is must before someone entering this village, as you saw before. As I mentioned, there is no internet or mobile phone connection, where electricity is only on from 6 till 10 p.m. at night. Outside those times, there is no electricity. So it means that you are outside or you are out of your world. Okay. And if you see this house, it is conical and very tall in shape, and it is made from the lontar tuts or lontar leaves in its rooftop. So yeah, if you visit here, you will be welcome.
We enjoy our breakfast. Someone is playing with.
Yeah, this one is made from lontar tuts or lontar leaves.
The village is isolated inside the crater of an extinct volcano.
Yeah, I think that's all for the Wairabo village, because this one is quite happening for Indonesian. That's why we put it here. Yeah, someone say, I will just go through to the stat section. Magnificent, thank you. Tourist spot have entrance fees, yes. Borobudur entrance fee is only $3, while Bromo no entrance fee. This place is like an escape. Yes, this place is like a heaven in earth, where you can escape from your world or your reality. Yeah. Okay, that's it for the wonderful Indonesia and for the Wairabo. If you have any questions or comment, please do so. I'm free and I'm open for any kind of comment and discussion of this virtual tours. And I hope that you enjoy it. Enjoy the 3 tours of the Ubaya, Surabaya, and Indonesia itself. Anyone would like to raise your hands to say something, probably, perhaps? Is the local language tough to learn? Yes, it is. It is for even for us, for Surabaya, if you need to go to Papua, for example. Well, I think it is not easy to learn the local language of other province. But if we visit other province of Java, for example, then it is easier, because I think the mother tongue of Javanese people are almost the same, while Papua is a bit different. That it is hard. I think the same. How about you, Nilalama? If you want to learn local language of Philippines, is that easy or not?
I've had some foreign friends, and they said it's hard to learn our language. To be fair, based on my experience, it's also complicated somewhat as well.
Sorry, sorry, Thomas, because it was disrupted by someone. Can you repeat again, Thomas?
I've had some foreign friends, and they say that it's difficult to learn our language. And to be fair, basing from personal experience, and being that my primary language, my personal primary language is English, then it's also complicated for me to learn Filipino as well.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the same. I think it depends on where the area we will visit. If it has a close proximity, then I think it is easier. But if it is far, then it is hard. Thank you, Nila. Thank you, Thomas. Anyone from Vietnam, India, Thailand, Bangladesh, Malaysia would like to share or ask? How about anyone from India? How about in New Delhi, there is a very famous tourist object called, what is it called? I forgot. In New Delhi, like a pyramid. Is that correct? No, Lake Toba is far from, yeah, Taj Mahal. Lake Toba is far from Surabaya. It is closer to your country, Aiman, because it is in the Medan area. If you Google Medan, then I think if you fly from Malaysia, it only takes 1 hour, while Malaysia to Surabaya is around 2 hours. So Lake Toba is closer to your country. It is located in Medan, in Sumatra. Yes, Taj Mahal, Mila. Have you been to Taj Mahal? Is that good? I've been to India once, but not to New Delhi. Only to Bangalore. Then I forgot the name. Okay, Mila said that Taj Mahal is also very breathtaking, very nice. Thank you, Nila. How about in Bangladesh, Anwar? What is the famous tourist object in Bangladesh? Perhaps you can type and then we will try to Google it. In Vietnam, Halong Bay, right? Halong Bay is very famous, right? And it's in Hanoi, right? Halong Bay, right? 3 or 4 hours from Halong Bay. Hanoi to Halong Bay. Then in Thailand, what is the famous tourist objects? Perhaps you can also share or type to us, then we can try to see it. I've been to Thailand many times, but normally go to Bangkok only. I know Chatuchak. I visit that market quite frequently during the weekend only, right? Then, yeah, Malaysia is famous with same. KL, Penang, but in KL I normally go to the one as the Genting Island. Oh, Malacca is also famous with its foods, right? For Malacca, memang. Ruby, yes, I too have been to Taj Mahal. It is a beauty to behold. Okay, yeah. At the time when I visit India, I tried to visit it, but because of the flight changes, then I cannot at that time. Beaches and sea, oh yeah, are famous in Thailand. I've been to Pattaya, right? Is that Pattaya? For the beaches. Do Sundanese and Japanese understand each other, or their bahasa Indonesia is slightly different? Their Indonesian national language is the same, but their local language, local dialect is different. But yeah, because Sundanese and Japanese are quite many in Indonesia, I believe that they can understand each other, and most of them, or I can say all of them, can speak Indonesian national language. So no problem at all. In Philippines, I heard there is also good beaches right there.
Yes, especially in Boracay.
What was the name?
Boracay, especially Boracay. I recommend Boracay
Boracay.
Beach.
Okay, Boracay.
Boracay,
Oh.
Boracay.
Oh yeah, Boracay. Yeah. Okay, I will Google it later on. Pattaya is located in western, but it's okay. So, oh, okay, southern. I thought Pattaya is in the southern. Okay, so there are more beaches more famous than Pattaya, can I explain? Okay. Boracay. Oh yeah, if you see what Thomas just typed, Boracay, you can Google it. It looks like Bali. Sorry, John. It looks like Bali with a very stunning beaches. Okay. Boracay. Okay. I forget the name of other beaches, but also the beaches in the northern Luzon are also stunning. Yeah, I heard that Philippines has several famous and good beaches. Yeah. When I went to Philippines, I normally only go to Manila. Okay. Any more question or opinions? I am on other places in Malaysia. Oh yeah, Langkawi, I've been there. This is the duty-free island, right? Cameron Highlands, I think Cameron Highland is nearby with Genting, right? Is that correct? Or it can be reached by driving, right? From Genting. Mount Kinabalu, I've never been, I never heard. Mulu, Taman Negara, okay. So I heard the first two. Okay, but I will take a note and now I will copy paste. If I go to Malaysia someday after the COVID, I will try the possibility of visiting this. Indonesia got more islands and definitely got more awesome landscape. Hopefully I can visit someday. It was an awesome tour, Mr. Adi. Thank you, John. Hope you enjoy. Hope all of you enjoy and now have a better insight of how does Indonesia, Surabaya, and our campus look like. Especially beaches in low cost. Okay, I will also take this area. The places Simon just mentioned is famous for Thai. Okay, so Jaturang, have you been there? Oh, okay, I will take notes of this. Thank you, John, for the information. Oh, Langkawi is close to Thailand. Okay, just knew. It is kind of separate island, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see, Jaturong. Okay. Thank you for a very active sharing for us. If you happen to visit Indonesia, please let us know. We will, if you visit Surabaya, we will welcome you. We will give you some information about Indonesian tourist objects. And if we happen to visit your country, we also can contact you, ask about some information of the recommended tourist objects. Okay, once again, hope you enjoyed this virtual tour. John, Puerto Princesa in Palawan. Palawan is, I think, is also quite famous. Palawan. It sounds familiar to my to me. It's most famous for the Porto Princesa Subterranean River National Park, or the underground river. UNESCO will place in the new 7 Wonders of Nature. Okay, thank you. Porta Princesa. Take note of this. Okay, thank you all. Then we will see you at 1 o'clock. Now you can have lunch. Then we will learn about Indonesian language at 1 o'clock, so that you will have more vocabs, as I mentioned in the morning. Okay, so see you guys in 1 hour. Bye-bye. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, Pak Adi.
Thank you, John.
Terima
Thank you,
kasih,
Thomas.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.